Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your AEW Dynamite review. It's AEW Grand Slam because they were in New York. That's like their that's their Madison Square Garden type of thing. I never heard of Arthur Ashe before AEW. Apparently, it's associated with tennis or whatever the fuck. Like, who gives a fuck? Grand Slam. So this was, again, they're basically one of their pay-per-view specials on TV thing, but they actually put some effort in the show tonight. This show had more build than fucking AEW All Out. That's for damn sure. This show had more build up, or not, or just it had more like they actually try to make this show like good because of it's a pay-per-view special type of thing. I don't know why, whatever. Again, I'm tired. I don't really like pay-per-view specials on, like, I'm not really a big fan of the idea of pay-per-view specials, like, on TV type of thing. It dilutes the idea of a normal Dynamite. Like, if every Dynamite tries to feel like a bit more important, then maybe the shows will be better. The show wasn't actually too bad tonight. I will say that. Not saying it was great entirely. It was not great as a lot of people, again, it's AEW fans that are saying this or whatever, but I'm not saying the show was bad. There was things to look forward to from this show, but it's just a lot of things that I didn't really care for because, again, keep in mind, you have ROH and shit that is involved with this show, and you have wrestlers that I'm not big fans of and I don't really care about. It's just, and also it's like smart indie wrestling bullshit. Okay, stuffed up here the smarks and work rate fans. Anyways, grab your Coca-Colas, drink magnificently, spy miss bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. Let's talk about this fucking show, alright, ladies and gentlemen? Oh shit, cheers, motherfuckers. It wasn't a bad show. Was it great? Not all great. It was. I would say the show was okay. It was not a bad show. Definitely better than last weekend, or weeks prior, I will go on to say that. So the show started with, again, they were here in Arthur Ashe for New York or whatever. I don't know, whatever. Since there are, by the way, rumors that AEW is going to start having 12-month pay-per-views. Again, I'm not going to really give a fuck about that or want that really, like, I don't know, unless they put some effort, because, like, I'm not really, 12 months. You definitely got to put some effort to make people care about your shows then. Grand Slam should basically maybe be like in a September show. Like, you could basically do that, but does that mean you have to go? The thing is, they really don't need to do all these, like, stupid shows where, All Out gets Chicago and Grand Slam gets New York or whatever. They don't need to always do that. It's just you don't need to do that. Just saying. Anyways, so the show started with the first match. They had Pyre or whatever, and they showed the Arthur Ashe. The show did not look like as packed as. Apparently, they were struggling with the seating, with people getting in the show. They actually struggled with getting tickets, buys with this show because of the bad build. What did I tell you? Like, compared to, like, other years or whatever. I will say, like, I didn't hate the show entirely. I maybe, like, even last year thought the show was way better. But whatever. Anyways. First match. Eddie Kingston defeats Claudio Castagnoli to become the new ROH World Champion and retain the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Championship. Well, he's definitely really openweight, huh? Definitely open with pounds, that's for damn sure. But hey, that ain't gonna fuck bitches, big black cash bitches, but oh shit, because he's a fast motherfucker, he's a big bum, right? He did it! Eddie Kingston, you should be happy if he did it. I don't really care for Eddie Kingston. Again, I'm not a big Eddie Kingston guy. Only Smarts like him because he's, like, fat and he acts like he's very edgy and over the top. Like, oh yeah, I curse. Get it? I got a problem because I curse. I'm like I'm serious, even though I'm like, I actually shit a bomb. Whatever. Good for him. It was the moment because he's from New York, whatever. But he looks like he'll try to rob a bodega but will fail. Let's be honest here. But whatever. the match happened. The match was whatever. I didn't really care for the match, honestly. I don't care. It's something about based on ROH shit that no one fucking cares about. They basically kind of repeat what happened last year. Like, Cesaro lost the title to Chris Jericho, you know, in Grand Slam. It's kind of like the same, like, opening type of shit, you know. But whatever. Claudio extended his hand just because that's what Eddie Kingston wanted, and, you know, and then, like, they finally shake after apparently a 12-year-long hatchet. Like, no one fucking knows this shit besides fucking Smarks. Then we see, backstage, we see Adam Cole confronting Roger Strong when he's in the hospital. The fucking gay kingdom, whatever, the fucking ROH stupid group. All I know is, like, Mike Bennett's in this fucking group. And it's like, you know, oh, we love you, you know, we're here for you, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, Adam tells, like, Ronnie, you know, I have to leave because MJ has a big match tonight. But, you know, and then, like, you know, but Roger Strong's like, oh, what about me, Roddy? Like, this is homoerotic. People may think this is funny, but to me, this is very homoerotic because it's involving motherfuckers who look like gay twins that don't have star power, don't look like stars. They're not really that entertaining in my opinion. They look like fucking Twinkie motherfuckers that, like, Roger Strong, you kind of feel like this guy generally loved the fucking guy as he wants to fucking have sex with the dude. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting in that vibe. It's like kind of gay in my honest opinion, so I don't really care about this. Plus, I'm not really a big fan of these guys as wrestlers. I'm really not. The only reason why I like this Adam Cole thing, what he's doing currently, is because of MJF. Like or not, that is like the only thing and I can't believe I'm praising Adam Cole, because again, I'm not a big fan of Adam Cole as a wrestler. I think he's very boring, very vanilla midgety, and he doesn't look like a star. He's not credible enough. But the MJF stuff definitely helped him a lot. This is just gay shit going on, because get it, you know, the love triangle type of shit with men. It's like, whatever. Christian Cage says, you know, it seems like Darby will never stop trying to chase me after we beat him, whatever. And says that then apparently Christian challenges Darby to finish it all in a triple threat match involving him and Luchasaurus. Basically, be a handicap match, and this is going to give a chance that maybe if Christian wins, he'll actually become the champion in reality. And he says no Sting involved in this match, even though they're going to have the match at Rampage. They're trying to still make people care about Rampage, which is funny. Like, really, you're actually putting effort to make people care about Rampage? Like, where was that energy all of a sudden? Like, who's going to really care after, like, you kind of basically beaten up to the point, like, who fucking cares? Like, come on here. And why isn't it even... Like, if you want to make people care, especially you're going to be 2 hours, why isn't this show live? I don't know. You can't make something live. I don't fucking know. That's the problem when you try to fucking film things and, you know, doing one shit on one stadium show. Like, whatever, man. Unless... I don't know, don't you want to try to make Collision important? Like, Collision Grand Slam? Whatever. Anyways, the second match. I believe this is the second match. Chris Jericho defeats Sammy Guevara. He defeated Sammy Guevara. So this was, you know, the inner circles colliding as one or whatever. Because they have issues, but they're gonna settle it in the ring out of respect. They have a respectful, good match to see if they're ready, type of deal. Even instead of going the whole traditional route of like, we'll turn on whatever. You see, that would only make sense of having like it's just we're after a match we'll have tag team. Like, this is not what we're gonna. Again, this was kind of pretty predictable that one of them was going to turn on each other. Most likely Sammy. You really think, like, fucking... Like, come on. You kind of knew they were going to turn after this match anyways. And, like, why would they challenge for the tag titles? Like, wouldn't it even make sense that they challenge the tag titles on this show, and then freaking, you know, this whole thing happened, and then you could have led to maybe, like... Again... They've been together since the first Dynamite. Wouldn't it make sense you kind of build up? That's actually a show match you could build up to. This match you could have legit built up to the fucking anniversary, because I believe the anniversary is coming up for this show, right? The anniversary show, you could have legit built it up to Sammy versus fucking Jericho on the anniversary show. Because the anniversary show is coming like, what, next month? In October? AEW came on October 2019, so it's going to be legit 5 years. And hopefully people will stop the excuses that, oh, you know, there's a new company, give it time. When literally it's been a company now for 4 or 5 fucking years. And AEW is still a fucking glorified indie fed, real. Sure, even though despite some certain times there's some good shit that happens, it just is very indie still. The match was whatever. I honestly did not really care about this match. I'm not a big fan of Sammy Guevara. I think he's not really that entertaining. He's just a spot monkey, which it's not a problem to be. I don't see this guy as a future world champion or a future top star. That's for damn sure. Okay? The match was whatever. It was not terrible, but I really didn't really care about it. I like Jericho, but just I didn't really care much about this match, in my honest opinion, because I thought the build was just stupid. Okay, it just like really doesn't make sense in terms of pro wrestling wise. You know, they don't want to go with the tropes, but yet they're gonna do stupid shit. There was like a hard hit with Jericho getting hurt. Like it was like the finisher, the was like false finish, but then he kicks out. A lot of false finishes on this fucking show, by the way, which I don't like about modern wrestling. It's too many false finishes without any like legit surprise or whatever. Sammy Guevara lost in the end of the day, but then like, oh, you know, they're buddies, they love each other, like thank you, you know, they hugged, and then oh, that's where they turn on each other. Oh, and Sammy Guevara pulled the Jericho from WrestleMania 19. He low blowed him, pushes him, you know, just like WrestleMania 19. Oh, this is like, you know, payback to Jericho and blah blah blah. It's like whatever. Then Don Callis comes out that he's with Sammy Guevara, meaning that they're like an alliance now. I don't really care. I really don't, in my honest opinion. Again, this match would have made more sense if, let's say, this was like a #1 contenders match for the world title. You know? And then this could have made Sammy angry, and that way it would have made fucking sense. That where, yeah, he turns on Jericho right then and there. And then he could basically beat the shit out of Jericho right after that. And Jericho would have been incapacitated to the point that he can't challenge for the world title because of how injured he get by fucking... That could build a match for them. Like, you know, just them fucking building that feud that they... To, like, have that anniversary match, right? And then eventually, you know, maybe Jericho or Sammy challenge for the title. Shit like that. You could have easily done simple shit like that. The simple shit of supposed two good buddies breaking up. Like, I don't know. It just like, and they break up for a legit reason. That's where like the title, like the whole idea of becoming a champion makes sense. Becoming world, like, it's for a title stipulation, not for some stupid shit that we're gonna play wrestle because we've been having problems. Whatever. I don't know. MJF and Adam Cole. This was earlier on the show before Adam Cole showed up in the hospital. MJF, like, you know, talking about. MJ mentioned how, like, you know, it's been 7 years in the making or whatever with Samoa Joe. You know, you keep calling me kid, you want to choke me out. You damn mistaken, because I'm going to choke you out. And meantime, Adam Cole gets distracted by Roderick Strong calling him again, and then Roderick Strong thinking he's going to die, and then Adam Cole says, "You're not going to die, dude," and then, like, that distracts or whatever. Then we see Daniel Garcia. I'm surprised that I know his name now or remember it. You see, that's actually like something that could help. Like, we didn't know who the fuck this guy was until having him interact with Jericho, so that does help a little bit of something. Even though I don't give a shit about this guy. But yeah, Daniel Garcia confronts fucking Sammy Guevara backstage and is like, "Yeah, we got a problem with me," and then like Don Callis like, "Yeah, he's money." So they're kind of building a thing where Don Callis going to try to recruit all the Jericho buddies, which could be interesting. I don't don't know. Maybe. I don't. But, you know, I just feel like the betrayal, the whole... Again, I understand it's so typical, like, oh, they're gonna turn... But they did it in the worst, like, the most dumbest way possible. If you're really gonna build up to, like, oh, they're gonna basically break up, you could have easily done it for based on a way, like, you know, sure, there's a little bit of a, you know... Yeah, dissension and a little bit of, like, you know, jealousy. But then you could have easily done the perfect way of Sammy turning on him. It could have easily been, yeah, Jericho getting a shot on the title or something. I don't know. Could have been, like, classic good old wrestling shit. But no, it just done dumbly, honestly. The third match, and this was kind of retarded in my honest opinion. And not that necessarily I didn't care. This is the problem with modern wrestling. Man, I'm basically shitting on most of the matches. I'll be honest with you, I only really care for the main event, and let's be honest, maybe the semi-main event for the right reasons. We'll talk about it. But, my God. The third match, okay. For John Moxley comes out into the crowd, and he doesn't go in the ring. He's in the ringside, in the entranceway, like... And it's like, oh, you know, this is not a street. Is this going to be a street fight, or is this going to be a lucha libre? Like, why didn't they just request this to be a street fight match then to make it sense? And wouldn't it make sense? Like, Rey Fenix wanted to punish fucking John Moxley after what happened, and it would have been even a better match. Like, fuck, even though we get so many no DQ matches with Moxley, whatever, it's like, whatever. It would make sense based on what happened to Rey Fenix, right? And we could have made this match kind of more exciting. Like, yeah, no DQ match type of thing. They brawl in the entranceway because it's turning a street fight, but then it turns Lucha Replay because freaking the Rey Fenix guy does a flip. So here and then the match starts. This was a big problem. So Rey Fenix defeated John Moxley. So John Moxley, who defeated Orange Cassidy, who basically survived every fucking unbelievable bullshit match as a champion, and John Moxley's the guy who basically faced the Undertaker before. He faced Roman Reigns, John Cena. He faced the fucking best of the best in wrestling, right? In the past 10, 20 years. He faced fucking so many great people, right? He faced fucking Triple H, you know? He faced Brock Lesnar and shit like that. He beat John Cena before. He beat AJ Styles. He beat fucking, you know, all these people. Like, he was close to beating fucking all these people who are world champions. Who are well known. Yet John Moxley can't fucking beat fucking this fucking lucha. He can't even beat Orange Cassidy simply, which is stupid. And he can't beat Rey Fenix. And, of course, sure, there may have been a problem with this. And this is what I hate about modern wrestling. And this is my problem with like, this show. They're fucking legit hurting, like, people. They're not protecting these wrestlers. So, apparently, John Moxley got injured tonight. He got injured. Because, like, he fucking landed head first. And a lot of moves, these risky moves. I thought AEWs are toning down their moves. And it turns out they're not, sadly. Or it's a fucking lie. So much for that. They're fucking legit. Like, John Moxley legit almost, like, had a concussion tonight. Or apparently I don't know. All I know, he got a concussion. There's a concussion scare for him. An injury scare for John Moxley. What does that tell you about fucking this modern wrestling shit? Like, they're not protecting these people. They're doing stupid shit, and you're not having this longevity. This whole strong style shit is fucking dumb and gay. Oh, just strong style. Yeah, fucking legit hurting people when wrestling's supposed to be fake and just be, like, choreographed, and then you're fucking legit hurting the person. How the fuck they're gonna make a fucking living? And how the fuck they're gonna entertain people? This is not good. Like, great. So, like, there was, like, something, like, in the, I think, like, with the barricade, and then the guy did his finisher, Rey Fenix. Again, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, nor do I care. And this guy fucking wins the title. Basically, right after he did, like, a move, the referee, because apparently Moxley was gonna win. It's not known what the fuck was supposed to happen, but they clearly call like an audible, or Moxley, fuck it, we're gonna end this match the way it is now. I don't know how it made sense of him losing, but Moxley lost after, even though so basically the ref stopped counting, so he fucked up, and he's just like, oh, we're just gonna do it again. So it just, okay, this time he's gonna win. Like, I don't know how that made any sense. It's dumb. It goes to why people complain about AEW, how fucking botchy they are. So that was very botchy, and it just goes to show what's wrong with fucking all these people wanting to legit hurt each other. Like, you have to understand, you have to have some longevity, right? Like, people gotta care about your health. So yeah, Moxley got hurt. And he lost the title. But yeah, lost a guy who's a fucking luchador that no one, with no actual character, and no one fucking knows besides Smarks. Doing all these crazy, and sad thing, I didn't even care about this match. It's like, oh, I fucking, like, just checked in the 1 minute, like, oh, Moxley's getting pinned, but then there's like, what the fuck happened? And I fucking like, what the, because again, it's background, I don't really care for this. And then I fucking see, oh really, they had this guy lose, they had fucking Moxley lose, who ended Orange Cassidy's reign, which, again, is so stupid that the guy had the title for that long anyways, and fucking survived all these stupid jobbers. But right when, like, Moxley wins, he loses. I don't fucking know. It is what it is. Okay? That's modern wrestling for you. It's just stupid shit. The fourth match, ladies and gentlemen. And I will say this is definitely one of my favorite things of the show. For good reasons. I'm going to show you guys right now. What a maneuver indeed, as the fucking, as like the pic, as what they say right here. What a maneuver. You got some hot lesbian action, ladies and gentlemen. Even though, again, I don't like Toni Storm's new hair. I wish, again, I'm all about, why not have the women have their long hair? What's with women cutting their hairs? Like, I don't know. She had beautiful, nice, long, luscious hair. And this would have made it even more hotter, her having nice long hair. Hey, she's doing OnlyFans. You might as well fucking, again, you have a former porn star in Paige. You might as well fucking, I don't know, film something for that OnlyFans. I don't fucking know. I'm not going to buy it, but, damn well that's going to get leaked out some way. But that was fucking hot. That was the one night. And you know what? I'm so happy this happened. This is definitely one of the things I'm gonna praise AEW for in regards to women. Like, they know this is what we need to do more in women's wrestling. This is a start. You need to showcase women doing hot shit. Okay? If we can get good wrestling and hot women, I'm all for it. I like this match. This was ass-tastic. And I was already kind of like, because it's hot chicks like wrestling, even though I'm not a fan of Toni Storm's shorter hair. She's been having short hair for, like, basically since she debuted. It would be nice if she had longer hair. Again, Saraya, love Paige. This is her 1 year anniversary since debuting in AEW. And you know what? It was fucking hot. Okay, this was a hot fucking match. Good kiss. I love it. Hot lesbian action, ladies and gentlemen. It's fucking good stuff. So, enjoy the match for a women's wrestling match. Really did, actually. Oh yeah, they fucking even Toni Storm was fucking strapping on fucking Ruby Soho, so it was fun. I actually thought this match was actually pretty fun. It was a good women's match. I liked it. I liked it a lot. What's the meaning to it? Fuck you. We need fucking, again, hotness and fucking, hot women doing wrestling and doing hot shit. Give us the bra and panties match. It would be fucking, you would, trust me. You want ratings? That's what you gotta do. You gotta fucking do, God. Do risky shit. Come on. Here's the updated card for Rampage Grand Slam. The Mongol Embassy versus Hangman Page and the Young Bucks, whatever. Darby Allin Sting versus Christian Cage and Luchasaurus, whatever. The Kingdom versus the Hardys versus the Righteous versus Best Friends, what the fuck? And they're gonna just treat the Hardys like nothing. Orange Cassidy, Hooks, and Chris Sandlander versus Anna Jay, Daddy Magic, Cool Hands. Who the fuck? What is this? Who the fuck cares? Sky Boost was really hard for some reason. The Acclaim versus the Dark Order, who cares? And Mike Santana in action, because he's a big roided up motherfucker. Collision, Bryan Danielson versus Ricky Starks. Jay White versus fucking Andrade. Like, why? RVD's gonna be there because it's in Michigan. A TNT triple threat match, which they just literally made for some reason. FTR and open challenge with some gay fucks. And we're gonna get... And Dynamite, the big thing that's not for Dynamite next week is, Hangman versus Hangman and Strickland in a contract signing for some dumb reason. But I thought this is a bad wrestling trope. The main event, we got this. We got basically AEW ripped off Bret Hart with this. Oh, but this is an homage. No, it was not an homage. They just ripped it off for no reason. They decided like, okay, let's rip this off because for some dumb reason. They literally had MJF fucking rip off Bret Hart for no reason at all. It made no sense. It was not even organic. I'm sorry. It didn't feel organic. Like, why did he rip him off? Why did they do that? Like, why? You know? With Bret Hart, it was his, obviously, original. It was, they ripped off the infamous, you know, Bret! You know, Bret Hart backstage with a fan, and then like, go get him, champ. MJF is backstage, and then fucking a kid's like, I don't even know what he said. Like, Max! I think he said Max, I don't know. And then fucking the kid, then MJF goes to the kid and like, smile, and you could tell it's just, what was the point? Obviously, the Bret Hart thing was unique, okay? You are clearly just doing this to rip off, it literally just a rip off. It was not something, an homage, it was literally just a rip off. Like, what was the point of this? MJF, you never seen MJF fucking take off his scarf and give it to kids? I thought he's the scumbag, even though he's everybody's scumbag where he's like a tweener or a babyface now, anti-hero babyface, right? But like, yet, what make this fucking I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. They ripped it off. It was stupid. I'm sorry. MJF comes, you know, get it. He's in New York. He loves New York. Yeah, you know, he's from New York. Main event. MJF defeated Samoa Joe. He choked him out with like or knocked him out with a choke. He fulfilled his promise. This was actually not a bad match. This was build up again. The match was 7 years in making. Again, based on what happened in WWE. Whatever. Anyways, this was actually not a bad match. You know, again, I was looking forward to this match. I did not. I thought the match was not bad. I did thought the match was good, except I did not like there was a bunch of false finishes, or I don't like that. Definitely in the ending. The pop-up buster by Samoa Joe, MJF just kicks out, especially when we're supposed to believe that MJF has like a very severe injured neck. Like, how does that make any fucking sense? I'm sorry. It just takes away disbelief. And I'm just tired of so many false finishes for just no reason. Or just ruining a move when it's supposed to be treated as a fucking big finisher. And that you should basically... Like, couldn't just MJF, like, you know, try to hang on the ropes before Samoa Joe does the move? Like, you couldn't think of something outside to, like, try to protect these moves. And, like, again, this is the problem with modern wrestling. It's like, so many times, you don't even notice that these moves are even finishers. I really honestly don't even know what MJF's finisher honestly is. I don't. I think it's the armbar, that's it. Or the headlock takeover, but it's like... just really a headlock? Like, how is that fit or whatever? But that's what it was. Samoa Joe took out a table. Obviously, they brought like MJ was doing like, you know, the sports entertainment stuff, which is not bad. He did the kangaroo kick, you know, clothesline. The match was not bad. Okay, they told the story somewhat. It was fun. It was going good. I definitely, the crowd was into it. Definitely a way better, definitely match. In my opinion, I like this match a lot. I actually like this match than a lot of matches tonight. Definitely was worth looking forward to, even though definitely they kind of ruined it with a bunch of false finishes. Samoa Joe took out a table. and he basically does the Uragi, the fucking rock bottoming move to MJF to the table. You know, you would think, oh, this is like, does this like MJF like is injured his neck and whatever. People thought this was cause of DQ, but if memory serves me right, like tables, you don't get disqualifications in tables, like an announced table, like it's basically like a barricade type of thing. You know what I mean? The only reason why, even though one time I believe that WWE disqualified, it was like Ryback. Even though that's like stupid, like why would you disqualify when like literally so many years when they were, unless that's probably why people think it could cause disqualification. But if memory serves me right, tables are usually not like a way to cause DQs. You could literally use a table like a fucking announce table, whatever. It's gonna be a fucking, you know, it's already okay. It's like okay. The only way is like, you know, it's typical like chair shots using like a actually legit weapon. You know, the diamond ring or whatever, taking a fucking rope, whatever. So yeah, fucking MJF basically like beating up his neck is so hurting or whatever. Outside the ring, MJF does a fucking sit-up powerbomb to them. It's like very impressive, but it kicks out of two. There's a bunch of it's kind of like similar to All In. What happened? That get it. They both freaking did the you know, they're trying to outsmart each other with the heel tactics or whatever, like doing low blows. MJ did a low blow to the back after like stopping the ref or whatever. They're trying being involved, but then but then like Samoa Joe kicks him in the like after like the ref got out of the ring, I believe. He was also like when he was, and then you know. Kick out of two with this pump-up busters. It's like, come on, you're really move like that. Eventually, Adam Cole comes out after, like, you know, he's going to choke it. But Adam Cole, it looks like the guy also injured. How do you injure yourself? I understand it's an accident. But fuck. Same shit with, like, how do you botch? Like, I mean, I don't know. Things can happen, right? But, like, you think of, like, guys like Sami Zayn injuring himself. Like years ago, before he became like so much, which like I don't mind him as a wrestler, right? How is it with all these wrestlers that their side they get injured easily, you know? I don't know, and they're very twinky, like holy shit, and they get injured for doing stupid things. Obviously, I'm hoping the guy is fine. Again, I'm not a big as Adam Cole fan, but I hope the guy's okay. Just still to show how kind of man I am, okay? People fucking wish ill for bad for whatever. I wouldn't understand if he's a fucking horrible human being. But, like, again, the guy's just a wrestler, you know? I'm not a fan of him as a wrestler, but I hope he's okay in real life. I really do. Would it be fucking great? He's not on TV? Sure, but do you want it for, like, you know, okay, I realize I'm a fucking terrible wrestler. Not that, you know, just whatever. But, so, Adam Cole, like, he goes through and he's like limping, but then like some MJF's like he has heart. He's fighting. Eventually, MJF like gets out of the fucking rope and the referee's distracted. MJF got a rope, and he chokes Joe out with that, basically making him tap out with a choke without the referee noticing. And then like Adam Cole, before the referee noticed, takes the rope, hides it, and you know, MJ wins. You would think like this would make Samoa Joe angry, but for some reason Samoa Joe after the match shakes hands with MJF. Like, you're not a babyface, you're supposed to be a heel, and if for some reason like I'm gonna respect you type of shit. Sure, that's like, you know, they're trying to like, you know, MJ wanted the respect, like he felt disrespected, whatever back then, like, but now all of a sudden like you respect how, because did you not realize he choked out went uncleanly? Unless they're trying to like, oh, you know, who was the one who could cheat, outsmarted the cheater the most. They never established that, whatever. And then basically the show ended with MJ standing tall. You kind of feel like it was kind of going on along with Adam Cole, like, is Adam Cole gonna turn on him type of shit? It felt like that a little bit, or somebody was gonna come out to interrupt this or whatever. It didn't happen. I don't really want to see MJ and Adam Cole turn on each other. They don't need to. Definitely, it's fine. Just them being some bromance shit, which I don't hate. But again, it just goes to like, who is now next to face Adam Cole or MJ with this gay shit? Like, oh, they're gonna wrestle at Wrestle Dream, which is like their next pay-per-view in October, because they're gonna try to do every month pay-per-views now. And really, we're gonna fucking see MJF and Adam Cole defend their tag titles instead of MJF defending a world title against an opponent. Like, this is AEW, not ROH, and I'm tired of this stupid shit about fucking other ROH shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Whatever. The match was fine. It was good. The main event. You could say the last hour was not bad, in my opinion. I enjoyed more so the last hour than basically everything else. I mean, I'm not saying the matches were terrible, like, the worst thing is just I didn't care much for them, except the last two matches. Definitely one of them was only for fucking legit good reasons, you know what I mean, there, as a guy, but, you know, I mean, adult stuff, I'm just fucking being general, I'm saying, but, you know, but, it's just truth. I know a lot of people, I mean, it's fine. I'm not saying the show is bad. Like, okay, if you like these wrestlers, fine. It's just, in my opinion, like, they're not, like, people who could draw on the ratings or make people think, like, oh, this is the cool thing. You know, it's, like, a lot of nerdy shit. But, hey, it's not a terrible show. I thought the show was okay. Grand Slam was an okay show. Wish the show was probably more intriguing, more better. Or, you know, or just better built, whatever. I don't know. Whatever you're gonna do now, I hopefully, but I don't think anything. But whatever. That's the show for you. That's AEW Dynamite's Grand Slam. Grand Slam Rampage is coming, and it's gonna be 2 hours, and I don't even think I'm gonna waste my time watching that. So it's just gonna be a typical SmackDown show. I don't know. We'll think about it. And Collision. Maybe I'll do a Collision and Rampage review. I'm not sure. My typical. I don't know. My current review style of Collision, because it proved to not really make people really care. But anyways, that's AEW Dynamite Grand Slam 2023. It's okay, not a bad show, entirely. Yeah, just still some boring, dumb, stupid indie shit that happened, and hoping Moxley's okay, and Adam Cole, gay. I don't like the gay guy. I don't like the gay twink, but I hope he's okay. Same thing with fucking Moxley, since let him kiss gay men now. Maybe if you're fucking gay, you know, you get hurt easily. I don't fucking know. Till next time, peace, yeah, bye. But you know, the only gay thing I approve is fucking Paige and fucking Tony Storm kissing. That's fucking makes the show even more better, folks. Till next time, peace, yeah, bye.